In this video we are going to see how to use sum of interior angles in problems. Let's look at this question. Now, most of the questions will be like this one, like you will have all the angles but one here, which you were asked to find. Work out the value of the angle marked y. So, we need to know the sum of these interior angles. Now I have 5 of them. This means n equals 5, so this is a pentagon, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the formula. It's 5 minus 2 times 180. So I'll be finding the sum of interior angles, which is 3 times 180, and this is 540 degrees. On the other hand, right, I'll start adding all these up, like, let me do it here, 100 plus 110 plus 130 plus 80, right? All these angles will make 420 degrees as a sum. So if I take the difference between these two numbers, I'll be finding the value of y. So it's going to be 540 minus 420. So y, let's say this is y would be nothing but 120 degrees. So basically it is find the sum of interior angles for the polygon given, and then find the sum of all the angles that we know, and then find the difference between these two to find the measure of the missing angle. So this is how you can use arithmetics to find out the answer. Now look at this question. It says 5 of the angles in a hexagon, so n equals 6, are here given, right? It says find the sixth one. Well, even if you don't know how many sides hexagon has, you can figure out how many angles you have. It says find the sixth one, so there must be 6. So you go like, this is my formula, n minus 2 times 180. So it's going to be 6 minus 2 times 180. So it's 4 times 180, which makes 720 degrees. This is the sum of interior angles of a hexagon. So I go like 102 plus all the other angles, and this will give me the sum 578. So all I need to do is to find the difference between these two numbers to find the measure of the sixth one. So it's going to be 720 minus 578, and the answer would be 142 degrees. Now this question needs a little bit algebra. I'll start similarly. This is a pentagon. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 angles, so it's 5 sides, so n is 5. So pentagon, it's 5 minus 2 times 180, which will give me 540 degrees. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write an equation. I'll say, it doesn't matter from which one you start, so these are 90-degree angles each, so I go like 90 plus 90, and then I go like 2x plus 10, right, that's the other angle, plus I have 120, plus I have 3x minus 20, right? These 5 angles must add up to 540 degrees, because that's what I find from the sum of interior angles, and when you add all 5 of these numbers and expressions, you must end up with the sum of interior angles, because these are the interior angles, right? Well, you may avoid putting brackets. I just wanted to make sure, or not notice the angle expressions here. You may omit them, that's fine. Now you will simplify this expression like Well, this is 90 plus 90, this is 180 degrees, 190 degrees, and 120 more, it's going to be 310 degrees. You must take away 20 from that, so it's going to be 290 degrees when you add the numbers. When it comes to x's, the unknowns, it's going to be 2x here, right, and 3x here, so it's a total of 5x. So basically all this expression, all the sum of angles here, will simplify to 5x plus 290, which should be equal to 540. So this is the equation that we must solve here. So I'll take away 290 from both sides, and I'll have 5x equals 250. When you divide them by 5, you find x to be, say, 50. Well, the question says work out the value of x, so we are done. When it says find the value of any particular angle, or as in this case, find the size of each angle, which means we need to find the measures of these two, right? We must go on, because we only found the value of x. We must substitute this value to these two expressions to find the size of these angles. So that's what I'll be doing in the rest of the solution. So let me get rid of all these. X equals 50. I'm going to go from here. Right, so I have angle S being here 3x minus 20, so it's 3 times 50 minus 20, which will be 150 minus 20, which is 130 degrees. And for angle P here, that's 2x plus 10, so it's 2 times 50 plus 10. So I'll end up with 2 times 50 is 100 plus 10, 110 degrees. Now is your turn. Solve these 4 questions, work out the value of x only, don't find the angle, it doesn't ask that. So you'll solve these on your book and submit your answers in the online self-check just under this video in my blog. Thank you.